Wow. So yesterday, right, I was doing a reading. And in this reading that I was doing, right, it speaks about embracing the shaman in you, right? How do you embrace your spiritual gifts, right? You have to spend more time with yourself. The more time you spend with yourself, the more time you can unleash that side of yourself, right? The less time you spend on yourself is going to be hard. This is why when you wake up in the morning, you want to make sure that you are focusing on yourself. Meditation. Spend the first 10 minutes in quiet, right? You want to spend the first 10 minutes when you wake up. Don't go directly to your phone. Just relax, get your cup of coffee, do what it is you need to do, and spend it focusing on yourself, right? Don't go directly to social media. Spend it focusing on yourself through meditation. So we have to learn. We have to learn to embrace the shaman in us, right? To not be afraid of your gifts, right? A lot of us sometimes are afraid of our gifts, right? I know that when I was a child, I was afraid of my gifts because I was able to see the spirits, right? As you see somebody just looking at you right now, as you can see me right now, right? And I was so afraid of my gifts that I ended up being afraid of the darkness, right? And I had to get already used to, again, the darkness and my surroundings. And it was a hard thing. It was a hard thing for me as a child. But let's see what the cards have for us. So I look at this card, right? And you see the bear, right? You see the bear on top, and the bear looks scary, protecting this temple, right? Protecting the space in here, right? But when you look deeper, right, this kind of form has a portal, right? Not only has a portal, is you have to face your fears, right? But facing your fears, you will accomplish the things that you need in life, right? But you can't let the bear that's putting all the fear in you stop you from where you need to head, all right? And it looks dark, it looks scary, but sometimes we must go through those things, those scary things in our lives to renew ourselves, right? To grow. So sometimes you have to do things that you fear the most in order to accomplish things in life, in order to, be successful in life. You have to fear some things, right? And it's okay to fear. Fear is not a bad thing unless you think of it as a bad thing, right? Let me see. How can I put this together? Hold on. I got it in my mind. Hold on. So I'm going to give you an example, right? So you could be in a lake, right? And there could be thousands of snakes in that lake. Your child jumps in the lake, right? Even though you have fear, you still have courage on top of that fear, right? So you gotta go, even you have fear in your soul, you still gotta jump into that lake with that fear in your soul, right? Because you're protecting something that you love, right? So sometimes fear is not as bad as we think it is, okay? Because a lot of times we build through that fear, right? You build through that fear. So don't fear going through, right? Don't fear going through. Fight through your battles. Fight through the things that are stopping you to go through what you need to go through to renew yourself, okay? So today, don't let fear hold you back, and battle through that fear. Fight through that fear, right? Overcome those fears. Many blessings.